I already did a look with bright lipsticks, and I thought, why not when I already have like foundation on, and I really like it today. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and it's a hot day, but you know, I put it really thinly and over just a nice thin summery moisturizer, so I don't have a thick like base, and then it seems to go on and stay and feel really good actually. And I didn't powder it at all. I just have a little bit of a pinkish blush highlighter kind of thing going here, so it feels really good. And it also didn't settle much, I think, in the, if at all, in the lines. So I'm really impressed today. I don't know, maybe this is the way to use it then. So I will use a lid primer from Smashbox in light like this. This is a really nice lid primer for fair skin, like mine, medium fair. I don't have white skin, but definitely not with all my redness, but you know, I also don't have the lightest skin in the world. Should I put a little bit under, because I'm probably gonna take some eyeshadow under the eye as well, on my nose. Let's see how that will work now then with this Estee Lauder. It's not so easy, this. If you thought this is easy, think again. Well, anyway, there's a splotch of lid primer on my nose, but never mind. I won't do anything to disturb this foundation. I'm afraid of it. Well, okay, never mind. So I will use this matte palette from Dior. It's called Dream or something. What number is it? 757. So finally, Dior has some matte eyeshadow palettes. All of them are matte, I think. Yes, all of them are matte. So it's a neutral, cool neutral. And I will start with this palette with a fluffy brush like this. Just a usual fluff brush, crease brush. And I will take this crease. This is like a crease color for me. So that one. And go into the crease. Trying to be a bit lighter than usual maybe. Not to overdo. And then I have two nail polishes that I want to like show for the metallic kind of look that really like popular now. I have two options that I really like. So one cool tone and one warm tone, just like that. Now I'm going over to this really autumnal or fall like palette, and it's called something Hypnotize 677. It's from this fall, and it looks like pure fall or autumn gorgeousness in my opinion. I really love those kind of colors. And this one is like a brown also, but it has some gold shimmer going through it, but it goes on pretty matte, I think. So those are pretty matte, and then these are shimmers. This is a sheen, a copper kind of brown sheen and a gold sheen, and this one is a really pretty taupe kind of color. Yeah. Just starting with a brush like this, a flat kind of brush. And what color? The lightest color, I suppose. The lightest color, the taupey kind of color. And just from here. Now they're pretty metallic and shiny though, so I won't take it like too much all over. I will start with something like that. And so that's the first color. And I think after that I will take the middle one. Just the middle, what you would call this. Let's see what it looks like on the lid, and then you can decide. But I have to be careful now because I'm not used to doing eyes after foundation, so you know that I don't get it all over me. It's a bronzy, bronze kind of thing. I'm blending it straightly with the other one a bit and taking it up a little bit higher like that. They're really pigmented, those. Like Dior has come a long way. Suddenly they start to realize that they need to be on top of the game, not just going with their name, right? I think so. So it's about time. Here, yeah, that's definitely like a really pretty, not as warm as I thought. It's much more cool toned actually. Kind of interesting. Not bad. I'm used to them being so warm, those colors. It's actually not bad at all that it's a little bit more cool toned than you think when you look at it. I think so. It looks more warm here than it looks on my eyelid. Or is it just me? I don't know. I'm taking this gold. It's a kind of a more transparent color. And just taking it over here to make it a bit more shiny and a little bit more like a lighter color. Here, just here, and over there I don't take it because of the speckles of, you know, gold shimmer. I think it's falling down all over. Oh well, never mind, never mind, never mind. Just taking again this one a little bit to go around. I think it's a little bit not blended enough here. So a smaller brush like that for the... Which one should I take? I think I will take this one. Yeah, because I used already the gold speckles. I don't want more gold speckles now then. For now at least. Let's see. Ooh, very pigmented. I like that. I like that in an eyeshadow. Especially in darker ones that you want to have more like result from, because you're using them in places where, at least for me, this I really need to darken up with all the wrinkles here. Only then it looks like they seem to disappear a bit if it's really dark color here. Otherwise they just look puffed up and, you know, and it needs to be matte for the most part. So yeah, I'm just dabbing it in here, like kind of like this. And I'm not taking it out too far because I don't want it to become like too big now then. Just like that, and then I need to mix it a bit, of course, blend it. Here I might take it a little bit less since this eye is, it looks smaller because it's more hooded. So I'm making it a little bit smaller, this whole thing. Just make sure that this is like, the puffiness here is kind of covered a bit. Because that's not smaller. If anything, it's bigger. It feels bigger on this eye. So something like that. I'm going a little bit less inside with it, maybe the dark color here, so it will be a little bit more open, because this eye is more open already from the beginning. So again, I'm taking this brush and I'm just going around it, like really not inside here, more out around it here. So I took a smaller brush just to get a little bit more of a precise application of this one, or blending of it. Like that. I don't want it all over the place because it's so dark. And then I will go just a bit like this too, between those. Nothing more. So here now I got it a little bit too, you see the difference? On the other hand, it's a bit more puffy here, I think, because of the hoodiness. So I will I think I will just leave it like that. It can be a bit more. It can stay a bit more. Now I will take this color anyways, this darker color here, in the outer part under the eye a little bit. Maybe I took a little bit too big of a brush now then. I shouldn't have taken this one for it, but just like that. Because here is anyway kind of a dip that I need to fill in with darker color, that it won't show all the loose skin that falls down over there. Well, you can see the gold specks a bit like that, but not in an obnoxious way. This one is much more like golden altogether, of course, so it's made out of those, so it's much stronger. Here it's just really subtle, I think. So I clean up the brush a bit and I'm taking the gray from this matte palette instead. And I'm continuing here with the gray. Yeah, and I like that. I like a mix of cool toned, warm toned, you know, colors all together. So this gray is really pretty because many times gray seem to look really blue on me, but this one looks really gray. It does, eh? It looks really gray. Hope it doesn't make it look muddy now then. Yeah, well, I hope not. I need something still in the middle of everything, and I don't think I want to use that one because it's pretty dark, this color here, the one that's taupey. I don't want to use that one, so I'm just taking a single palette from Bourjois. It's number 5, one of those really kind of a sheeny type of color, and just a small brush like this. This one is really soft, so for the inner corner it's nice. Inner corner. Does it show this color at all? I'm not so sure that it shows. Oh, okay, it's really subtle, but let's keep it subtle in there then with all the wrinkles. A little bit in here too, over the gray, that it won't take over the whole, you know, inner part of the eye. Then it becomes too muddy looking, I think. This one you kind of have to pack on. I don't see much of this one doing anything. It's really satin. Like, I remember that it was a little bit more. So, I wonder how much fallout I have here now because I already have my foundation on and I usually don't do that. It looks kind of bad. Plus the fact that I didn't powder anything, so it's probably a bit stuck also. Let's see. Oh, that was a mistake, look at that. So it is. It's kind of stuck. Now what we do? Trying to get rid of as much fall down as possible, and maybe a little bit of concealer will do the trick without to. Oh, look how much. Oh, there's glitter also from before, but hello glitteriness. I don't think I have a choice. I have to go in with a concealer and try not to mess up this foundation. So here we go. We do one eye at a time. At least then I have a, you know, more time to do it. It's separating here a bit, I think. Not the best with the Estee Lauder. Plus, I think the Estee Lauder is separating on me. Look at this. And on the nose. Because I didn't have it on for a long time. And it already looks a bit strange, I think. I don't know. Let me try and go over here a bit. I know this is a bit scary for me with this foundation. I had a lot of issues with this long-lasting foundations nowadays, but when it's so sweaty and hot here still, it's like everything else just seems to slipper off, you know, slither off the skin. It's unbelievable. I'm highlighting my nose. That's not the best thing for me, but yeah, it starts to look a bit cakey. Let's face it, a little bit cakey. Anyways, I think now just some mascara. That's the, you know, eye look. So just mascara on, mostly in the outer part of the eye here, like that. I kind of like that. And then a little bit to take it in here, but not too much. Like that. Like, I don't know if it shows with all these eyeshadows on, but a little bit it shows. No liner, no nothing. And I don't put any eyeliner or anything. I think it's like, I don't want to overdo a fall look just because it's a fall look. Like I make it really, really heavy, and yeah, I leave that for the younger girls. Yeah, I like it when it's just like shadow, not too everything together, I think. Yeah, so at least for now. I have a lip liner here from Essence in one of the kind that stays like a bit longer time, I think. It's does it say anything? Ultra Last. So it's one of, with a color like that, a little bit of a plummy mauvey kind of thing. Just to do a neutral kind of lip. Okay, the color for the lips, I'm taking this Tom Ford color, Indian Rose. It's one of the cream colors from there. And it really looks like a, you know, like the lip pencil. But really easygoing. Like that. And it stays kind of sheeny glossy like that. I think for the cheeks I will just do something that I really like. I don't know if it really goes with these colors. I'm taking this Lancome color that looks like that. Like it's a pretty dark rosy color with some brown in it. And it does have a little bit blue in it, but I want to add some blue. So I'm taking this L'Oreal blue from here. It's a highlighter trio. And I'm mixing a little bit this and a little bit of the blush to get a, I think this one has a little bit blue. Actually, I want to take from this one and put a little bit blue sheen in it. I like doing that because I love the mix of blue with pinks and, you know, like that. So I'm taking a brush like this and this one and also the blue a bit. I'm taking this one, a bit blue in it maybe. And then I will just see what it looks like when I pack it on, as I do. Yeah, kind of like that. Now I do have other things on my cheeks before, so I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm doing it anyways. So, you know, like that, and I will add a little bit of the blue one, just because I really like it and it's kind of interesting. Like that. Go a little bit here with it, the same kind of color. Yeah, well, you know me, I'm doing that. I really like the mix of the blue inside a lipstick and blush, as you can see. I really like that. And these seem to work really well with it, so that's why I did, because they have a rosy kind of undertone and maybe a little bit, kind of a lot blue in them from before. So, yeah, I don't know exactly if it works with this look, but I do have some gray here, so maybe it's okay. Let's say it's okay. Okay, so I wanted to show these two. So I wanted to show these two nail colors. This one is from Estee and it's called Diva Bar number 90. And it's a cool toned, really nice metallic color like that. It's not a new color, it's this one. I will show both together so I don't have to show that one by itself. Well, it's that color like that. Let's see if it will focus on it. Well, that's really annoying if it doesn't, but anyway. The other color is from Dior, from the fall collection. It's a warm, mossy kind of metal color like that. And those are like a gel kind of finish. So they really shiny. I managed to screw it up already because, yeah, I was doing things before everything got dry. And I didn't put any top coat on, that you will see the true thing going. So it's this one, and it is Paradox 917. So that one and that one. I like both of them. One is cool toned, one is warm toned, so yeah. Anyways, that's kind of it for this really fast fall autumn look. And these colors are really, really easy to work with. As you can see, I didn't hardly do any blending. And I don't think they need any more blending because, yeah, I also wanted to keep it pretty close to my eye and not to go to, you know, blow it out all over the place. because that definitely doesn't suit my eyes anymore, to have it to go, to have it too wide up and out and everything like that. Yeah, especially when it has some sheen and shimmer to it. So thanks again for watching. Have a really good fall and start of winter. We still have it, really hot here, but that's just the way it goes here. Anyways, this was a really fast and, simple fall look. I overdid the cheek as I usually do because I love highlights and cheek products. That's just the way it goes. Anyway, let's not take it so seriously. It comes off in the shower or before the shower in my case. And yeah, it's not such a big deal. Just have fun with your colors and, especially fall colors. I love fall. Here, of course, we don't have fall, but fall in Finland, it's a real fall, like you call it, real fall with the fall colors and everything. I love that time of year weather. And I recreated here with colors since it's still hot here. And yeah, I just put the air conditioner on and use some fall colors. So thanks again for watching. Hope to see you next time.